you're in America, there's a lot of immigrants, there's a lot of different cultures that clash here. I think specifically Pakistan, because I can relate to that, I think it's very underrepresented here. Pakistan is the fifth most populous country in the world, but 99% of people have never had Pakistani food. People will come here, they'll be like, yeah, I've had Indian food, but then you kind of have to tell it's not the same, I think food is the best thing that brings people together. I feel like if food's good, it's good. There's not really a whole lot of objection to it. The idea just came about, growing up in Texas, but also in a Pakistani cultured household. I was working at Goldie's in Kennedale, and just learning and them teaching me everything. Just the simplicity of it, of just I don't know, salt, pepper, meat, wood, smoke, but at the end of it, you get a really delicious product that, makes it worthwhile of cooking 12 to 14 hours that goes into it, It looks pretty good. They start to shrink up after a little bit. This tallow is just to help soften it up if it got a little crispy anywhere. Right now this is exposed, right? Mm-hmm. And there's fat going all on top of this. As soon as we wrap this, the heat won't be able to see the fat anymore, and so it won't be able to render the fat. We'll just kind of put them back where we got them from. Okay, that's good brisket. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I wish I could take a picture. I don't really consider us fusion, but I feel like when people bring two different cultures or two different foods together, fusion just kind of gets thrown in. We're kind of trying to bring two audiences together with the food. You have the one audience who is familiar with the barbecue, and then you have the other side of it where you have the Pakistani/Muslim community who is familiar with the sides and not so familiar with the meats, just because they might be hesitant to go eat somewhere else because there's pork being served, cross-contamination, and they're just hesitant to eat that. But then when you bring them together, it's kind of the best of both worlds, where they're eating really good barbecue, but also really good Pakistani food. And then it just kind of works together. It's not a forced idea.
It's getting very popular.
Yeah.
The good taste.
Yeah.
And the good fusion of East and West.
Yeah, for sure.
That's wonderful.
Thank you so much for coming.
I didn't say about that.
Yeah, what'd you think?
The crust is great.
Crispy bark? Yeah.
Super crispy.
Yeah.
It's good.
Thanks again for coming. I'm glad it was worth the trip. Yeah. I know you came from a ways, so thanks for making the trip out. Take it. Allah Hafiz.
Somehow, was it to go? Can you ask?
For this? Was this भाई ये to go के लिए था कि यहाँ पे के लिए? यहाँ पे खाना है? हाँ ठीक है. Yes, for here.
Growing up, we would always have it. My mom would always make Pakistani food. We grew up in I would say a very traditional household. They really wanted us to, know our language, know where we're from, be connected to it, and not forget, where they came from specifically, but also a part of what we are. Living in America, I think we take almost everything for granted here. Water, electricity, plumbing, all those things. Here, yeah, it's a basic necessity, but in Pakistan, it's a developing country. Those are borderline luxury items over there. There's so many opportunities there to help people, and if some arise and if we're able to, we definitely try to help. Pani is one of the main ones that we do, so it's Paani, which literally means water in Urdu. They're kind of the main ones that we go through. They do the wells. There's always somebody that needs help over there, so they'll let us know, hey, this cause came up, can you help? And that's kind of the payoff. When you see people just see water, from a village where they were walking a mile, 2 miles in the dead of heat to get a bucket of water, and they get that bucket of water, it might not even be clean, but then they have running water in the village that they have, and the smiles on their faces, that kind of makes it worthwhile. When they come back and spend money with you, and then they bring their family or their friends, that's when you know they like genuinely enjoyed it, and that's why we do this. You know, it's not trying to get rich off of it, not trying to like, you know, do anything fancy with it. It's just, you know, sharing our culture and what it means to be both a Texan but also being a Pakistani, and, you know, kind of bringing them together and seeing what people think about it.